What's up everyone, my name is Ryan Ford with Apex Movement, and this is a step vault tutorial. Now the step vault is the very first vault that we teach to beginners at Apex Movement. Because it's extremely controlled and efficient, the step vault is one of the most commonly used vaults in all of parkour. It's also a prerequisite to learn other moves such as the speed vault. Here's a step-by-step guide on how to learn this move. To learn a step vault, find a wall that's about waist high. Start out by putting one hand on top of the wall with your fingers pointing straight forward. I'm going to use my left hand first, which means I step up with my opposite or right leg. Now you don't want to step too close to your hand, and you also don't want to get too spread out. Find that perfect spacing that works best for you. Once you've stepped up with your right foot, you would lift up with your left leg, put it through, and step all the way down to the ground, landing on one foot into a stride. Now, if I was doing this on my other side, using my right hand, I would place my right hand down, step up with my left, through with my right, and land on one foot into a stride. If learning a step vault on a wall is too hard for you, or you're concerned about tripping over or banging a shin, then you can actually start out here on the ground. Start by just placing one hand on the ground, and then balance on your opposite leg, and practice just tapping your inside foot forward and back. It's the same motion, just at ground level. If you're having trouble learning this move on a waist-high obstacle, you might just want to scale it back and learn it on something shorter, like a bench. In order to master the step vault, you need to practice hitting this move at a higher speed. In addition to running faster and jumping harder, the key to doing this is being quicker with your hand and foot contact on top of the wall. One common error that people make when doing this move is finishing with a loud and jarring two-footed landing. It's smoother, faster, and better for your joints if you land onto one foot instead. Remember that in parkour, if you're doing it quietly, you're probably doing it right. Another common problem that people have when doing this move is trailing and dangling that inside leg for too long while they do the vault. When you step up onto the wall, that inside leg should already be stepping up and through down to the ground. Instead of placing their hand on top of the wall with their fingers pointing straight forward, some people have the bad habit of turning their fingers to the outside or even backwards when they do the step vault. What this causes them to do is start turning upon landing, making it really hard to keep momentum going out of the vault. As I said earlier, it's important to experiment and find that perfect spacing for your foot and hand on top of the wall. Now you don't want to put your foot too close to your hand because you won't have room to put your inside leg through. But you also don't want to put your foot too far away from your hand because you won't have enough push to continue momentum coming out. It's easy to get confused and step and jump off of the wrong foot when doing the step vault. If your step vault looks like this, you should probably go back to the start of the video and review the technique breakdown. Remember that in parkour, you never know which direction you'll have to go or which side of your body you'll have to use for a technique. Become ambidextrous and master your step vault on both sides. For taller obstacles and step vaults with little speed, two hands can work better than one. This is because the two hands give you more pull and push to get over top the obstacle. However, when you use two hands, you need to remove the inside hand mid-vault so that you don't run and cross into your own body. Once you've mastered the step vault, you'll be able to apply the same concepts to precise obstacles like rails and intermediate techniques such as speed vaults and gap jumps into speed step landings. My name is Ryan Ford with Apex Movement, and I hope this tutorial helped you learn a step vault. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like, leave a comment below, and subscribe for more great content coming soon. You guys stay safe, have fun, and I'll see you next time.